So we are going to learn about the second topic, which is what was life like for immigrants in Britain. So now immigrants are people who are actually brought inside. They are maybe illegal or they can be legal. Okay, so most of the time immigrants are illegals, yeah. Okay, so they don't have a nationality, they don't have a country for their own. They are either brought in by force or they come in to another country willingly. So here we will see two types of three types of immigrant. The first one is Huguenot immigrants, the second is the Jewish immigrants, and the third one is black immigrants. Okay, so if you look at the first slide given to you, three subtopics that we'll be learning today. So the first subtopic is Huguenot and Jewish immigrants. The second one is free black communities in Britain. And the third subtopic is Mary Seacole and the Crimean War. Okay, alright. So now let's look at the first subtopic, which is the Huguenot and the Jewish immigrants. So this Huguenot is a type of group, and this Jewish is another type. So these two types came into Britain. Okay, they were brought by British people. As soon as the war ends in one country, right, they bring in people of other races or other religion. Okay, so that's how these two groups of people came into Britain. So when they came into Britain, Huguenot people, okay, Huguenot people, they are actually silversmith people and selling silk and making watch. So that is their skill, that is their work. They know how to make silver, they know how to make watch, and they also make silk. Okay, so always keep in mind what they do, okay, their profession. Whereas for Jewish community, you look at the Jewish immigrants, they are good in market selling. They are store owners, so they can even have a convenience store. Okay, so they are store owners. They are money lenders, that means they give out money. That means people can borrow money from them. Okay, they are also fruit sellers, and also they provide essential services for industrial revolution, meaning if the Britain asked them to give some services, they would actually give them services. Okay, so as you see the picture at the back there, so that is the building that has been used by the Jewish immigrants in the beginning for place of worship. Okay, so the name of it is Jami Masjid Mosque. Okay, as first it was used by Islams. Okay, it was used by Islams as a mosque, okay, a place of worship. Then it was later used by the Jewish immigrant, which was made into a church. Okay, and later on it became a mosque again. So always remember, first it was a mosque, then it became a church, and then it became a mosque again. There's not much of information in your book, so that's why I'm adding some information here. Okay, so now let's look at the free black communities. So it is the third slide. So as you can see, the free black communities here means that when the British or the Britain people, they go for war to Africa or South Africa, okay, when they come back, they usually bring back black people. So that is how we have people, other types, other races in other countries, okay, during those times. So when the war ends, they bring back black people. So what happens to these black people? Some of them, they serve in the Royal Army and Navy. Like any other white people, they will help to serve in the Royal Army and Navy. That's the first one. The second one, when they are brought in to Britain, some of them continue to become slaves for some families. So for some families here means for the white families. So they are either a butler, okay, a servant, a maid, or a farmer for them. Okay. So the third one is opened up bars and pubs. Okay, so here opened up bars and pubs, meaning people, white people who bring in the black people, some of them are given freedom. Okay, some of them change their mind. Some white people, yeah, they change their mind and they say, okay, I don't want you anymore. You're free to go. So when they get freedom, the least job that they do is open up a bar and a pub. It is because they don't have enough money to um, continue their studies, and they don't have a nationality to continue studies there. So what they do is they open up a bar or a pub. Okay. So the last slide here is Mary Seacole and a Crimean War. So here in your book, it's quite a long story. So what I've done is I've shortened it for you. I've only taken the important points which I'll be asking for your exam. Okay, for your second term exam here. Alright, so this is how she looks like. This is a real picture of her. So Mary Seacole, she's actually a Scottish soldier's daughter. Okay, a black free woman. Here meaning because she was a Scottish soldier's daughter, she was free to do how the white people lived. Okay, so how the white people lived in Britain, that's how she lived. Okay, a normal life, but she had a passion for medicine, and she had a passion of helping people. So what she did is she treated everyone, especially the British soldiers, with traditional medicine. So whoever she sees soldiers, she would definitely treat them with traditional medicines that were inherited by her mom. Okay, and you look at the last purple box. She was the first black lady to join the war at that time as a physician to help wounded soldiers. So they are saying here that she was the first lady. Okay, when a war happened, she was the first lady to join the war. Normally ladies don't join war, yeah, those days. Only now, yes, but those days no ladies are allowed to join the war, but she joined it, and she was a physician. Physician here means doctor. So she was a doctor, so each time a war takes place or any soldiers get wounded, she would help them. Okay,